You understand there's the two sides of the abortion debate are both interested in bodily autonomy. They're just focusing on the bodily autonomy of the fetus or the, I don't know, what do you call an unborn baby? I guess it is a fetus.
Yeah, fetus. Or you can call it an unborn baby.
So when does I mean I don't agree, like the Christian conservatives will say life begins at conception. I don't like that. Doesn't make any sense to me. Like right at conception, come on. But at some point you got to say, listen, there's some bodily autonomy going here for the fetus. So
sure, yeah, okay.
So, but you agree then though, so that you don't.
No,
obviously,
I don't know. I guess that there's always going to be argument about like when, right?
Yeah.
But
so, but do you have a position there?
As for like when life begins?
Yeah. Well, we
or when rights should be extended or whatever.
Yeah, well, sure.
I mean, are you in favor of abortion up till conception or what?
Up till conception?
Conception.
That's not really possible.
So that's just castration at that
up until birth. Okay. Until birth.
I'm scared of your world, Sitch.
The scary place.
Up until birth? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I would say tentatively yes, but
really?
I'd be more comfortable with viability, I guess. But
okay.
Well, I mean, it's a pretty big gap, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. If I had to choose, like if it was like all or nothing, I'd take up till birth before I took like a middle ground. But I would say fetal viability is probably
really
the benchmark that makes the most sense to me.
Okay.
I could totally
when is viability?
For first two, you can have abortion in the first 2 trimesters according to the viability.
Yeah, no, that's according to Roe.
There's definitely been some people who have been born within that time period and lived on. Actually, one of my sisters was at the time the most premature baby ever born to survive.
Right.
Wow.
She was born in must have been the late 70s, early 80s, actually.
So
how many weeks it was?
She was written up in a number of medical journals. I think she was born after 4 months or something like that.
Wow.
So when we accused you of straw manning, we were accusing you of straw manning because you were saying that conservatives only wanted to control women's bodies,
right?
When that's not really the case. Their belief system is.
But you have to. But wait, my point is that you can't speak for all conservatives. My point is like, if I make a criticism that's very general in nature, you can't call it a straw man unless I specifically picked a target and the argument does not apply to what they've actually said.
Well, the argument literally is a straw man, though.
But wait, so the right all the time says the left just wants to kill babies. They enjoy killing babies.
Right.
Like, is that not a straw man?
I mean, it's not a complete straw man because there could be people on the left who do just enjoy killing babies. I don't know.
Yeah, but
if they say the left in general, like everyone on the left is like that, then I guess that could be a straw man. But I don't feel like I said everyone on the right just wants to take away bodily autonomy. I said that people wanted. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I did say that, but
well, straw man is an argument that's easy to defeat, and obviously.
Well, a straw man is it's when you put a position in your opponent's mouth that's not
it's easy
of what they actually believe.
Like
but I genuinely believe that there's tons of conservatives out there who do not give a shit about fetuses or fetal viability or any of these things and just want an excuse to control women.
To be fair, do any of these conservatives openly claim that's what they want? They just want to control.
I've never heard anyone make that claim.
Because even then, even by your definition, you'd still be straw manning them. Even if that's what they truly wanted, you know what I mean?
I mean, I feel like a straw man would necessarily be a position they don't hold, not just a position they're covert about. Otherwise, the standard. I mean, if we're going to go to that, if we're going to go down that road, then like literally anybody who states their opinion cannot be. You can't argue that that's not their genuine motivation. Like you could.
Who cares about motivations that much? I got a question about viability though, because that's like your standard.
Never mind on that. Then.
No, come on. It's the straw manning's way more interesting.
No, a straw man is where you
cares about the viability? Look,
okay, a straw man is where you take a weaker portion of somebody's argument and you construct it and take that down rather than their own argument.
Are you pro-life or pro-choice?
I'm not only pro-choice, I'm pro-choice to send the children to the mines. We need to bring back child labor.
I like that. So I guess everyone here is pro-choice. So, but I mean, we argue
point
with
is way more interesting.
Well, I'm assuming everyone's drawing the line at different points, and that's like the big debate. Which is why I do err on the side of, if you're going to talk about this topic, you probably should reference the fact that why not reference the best arguments from both sides instead of just saying, you fuckers, you just want to kill babies. It's like, all right. You know.
Baby killers versus women's body controllers is just, I mean, it's two straw men.
Well, but like, to get to the point though, like, so like a fly lands on someone's head, you know, and you take a hammer and you smash them in the head with it and you murder them. It's like, well, Your Honor, I was just trying to kill a fly. It's like, well, I don't believe you. Oh, well, you're strawmanning me. Like, I don't know. Like, we just have to take everyone at their word. No one can employ deceit as a tactic. Like, come on.
Yeah, but so you're saying all of people arguing about abortion on the pro-life side are employing deceit? I mean, let's break it up. How many are employing?
No, I don't think all. I think there's.
So how many are employing deceit, and how many are?
How the fuck would I know? I don't know.
Well, if you're going to make an argument that
I'd say enough for it to be notable.
But if it's 5%, why would you say 5% are employing deceit?
More than 5%.
Okay, so if it's 20%, why would you tar the other 80% who are operating in good faith by saying that their argument is that they want to control women's bodies?
Because it's more fun.
It's more interesting. I don't know how.
Our audiences on the internet so fucking brain dead. Like, have you never employed hyperbole? Have you never fucking made the case a little stronger than it needed to be made, just for comedic effect?
It's creating a negative stereotype
or whatever. You know,
I don't think it's dangerous at all to do that if you have your audience believing for even a second that their entire opposition want to kill or control women's bodies. Wouldn't that maybe encourage them to think, yeah, fuck these people?
Well, that's the point, right? I want them to say fuck those people.
Yeah, but you don't want to go too far because then they might do something.
Well,
you know what I mean. I'm going way further than just voting.
But now we're talking about the point of there was actual justice warrior brought up earlier. It's like, well, how accountable are we for the shit we say? You know, do we believe in free speech or not? So should I be censored because I said something that was like we're not too strongly worded?
The better argument for the argument of speech here would be, shouldn't you speak accurately instead of dangerously?
I don't know if it's dangerous.
Yeah, it's a common talking point.
I think there's a lot of people on the right who are fucking. I mean, like, look at actions speak louder than words, right? I think when you look at the totality of actions from right-wing people on this issue, it's like, we're pro-life, we care so much. But then it's like every social program, this guy right here is, he said he's pro-choice, but he wants the slave mines back, right?
No. You have to pay them. Don't be ridiculous, TJ. Well, sure. Jesus, what's wrong with you?
The minimum wage mine.
Here's your 10 cents, Billy, whatever the fuck. Yeah. We could be paying him company script, right? There we go.
No, you got to pay them.
Sold my soul to the company store. I don't know what your beliefs are, so I don't know. I could be strawmanning you right now. I probably am. But I don't know.
So you say that the point of the video more so then was to rile people up a bit of being like, because you want people to act more and save the sort of rights in relation to this. You'd rather use argumentational.
When it comes
TJ, I got a question for you.
When it comes to these kids, though, like, there's so many kids out there that are hungry. And it's like, let's cut the food stamps. Let's do this bullshit welfare to work shit. Let's fucking do everything in our possible. Like, it's just like the George Carlin routine about, if you're preborn, you're fine. If you're preschool, you're fucked. They don't care about anything in your life after you're fucking born. And notice all these fucking pet topics about Republicans center around breeding. They love breeding all of a sudden. It's like their favorite fucking thing in the world. Don't be gay because gays don't breed.
Well, breeding is a lot of people.
Wait, TJ, are you in favor of murdering homeless people?
No, not typically.
Would you support then why don't you let them live in your house?
I don't know. I guess I have enough room here. I guess I could probably let a couple live here.
Would it be fair for me if you said you shouldn't murder homeless people? Would it be fair for me to respond to you, well, you're not taking care of them, so you have no say in it?
I mean, I would, if you were to say to me, like, we should use tax dollars to house homeless people, I'd say, yeah.
But that's not really the question.
But that isn't a way.
Because like the idea of the pro-life position,
right?
But the idea of the pro-life position is abortion is murder. So if you're saying, oh, well, you can't be opposed to murder because you won't fund, childhood formula program X from the federal government, that's not really an argument. That's just,
but I mean, it is.
You're talking about something completely different.
No, I'm not, because you have to actually look at the practical real world results of the shit you say. You can make a bold moral declaration about how abortion's murder, but the result of that is a bunch of unfucking wanted kids running around, a bunch of hungry mouths to feed that people might not have the means to feed. Your policies brought those people into this world. Take some fucking responsibility for them.
So if all those programs existed to the extent that you would like, would you change your position on pro-life, pro-choice?
That's actually a good question. Maybe I'd have to reevaluate it. Yeah.
I mean, that's a fair answer. Like typically people make this argument, they wouldn't change it no matter what, but I mean, I think that it's a strong, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it'd be something to consider. I will point out that these pregnancy centers and all these like church organizations actually do provide formula and clothes and counseling and create support groups and all that.
Charities do. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's better than saying that somebody should do something, in my opinion. Like they're actually doing something.
Right. Well, I mean, I don't know. You don't know. I don't know what your track record of giving to charity is. You don't know mine. So we could both.
Well, I know you give to charity. I would assume, I've seen you do charity stuff.
Right. So, yeah.
But I'm saying if they're pro-life and then they're also providing support for the mothers like after out of their own pockets, rather than saying, I'm going to vote for this guy and then hopefully they'll pass a thing that raises food stamps 1%.
I would say those people have a lot more credibility in terms of me believing that they're actually concerned about the fetus.
No, but then like so if those people have the credibility and then you're arguing against them, what's your counter argument other than like?
I'm not arguing against them. I'm arguing against the people who believe the other thing.
Okay.